Hi Virgo, this is your February 26th through March 3rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is new love coming towards you. The second spread is love for those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Spread number 3 is love from the past. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Six of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with maybe a fellow earth sign, a Taurus, another Virgo, Capricorn, maybe an air sign, maybe a water sign. You know, I clarified the first 3 cards in the main spread on the left. I usually only clarify 2 or 1. This time I clarified all 3 because I was hoping to see a court card. No, as you can tell, there is no court cards on that side of the spread. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that's you. Unless you're dealing with a fellow earth sign. The Knight of Pentacles is also here, maybe again an earth sign. But, you know, what I noticed about the spread is that, first of all, there is no major arcana cards on the table. 0. It doesn't make it worse. No, don't get me wrong. But perhaps it's somehow important for you. So no major arcana cards. And we got a couple of aces, right? We got a couple of aces, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, and we actually start with the Two of Cups. The very first card I came out is the Two of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It is a soulmate card. So for some of you, it could be like an instant connection, instant chemistry, instant recognition that the two of you match. It's like, you know, sometimes when you meet a person and it just works. It just works. You have a lot in common. You talk about things. There's no awkward silences. You have similar interests. You could be working in the same industry. You know, everything just flows. That's how it feels. With the Two of Cups, since it's the first card I came out, perhaps you're meeting this person at some kind of an event, right? Because the Page of Cups clarifying that, if you're going somewhere to some kind of an event, somebody could approach you with that Page of Cups. Alright? At some kind of an event. Or you could be walking down the street and somebody will start a conversation with you. You could be standing in line to get that cup of coffee. And that could be the person right next to it, before you or after you. And you could be talking to this person. Right? What I can tell you that follows is that you will go somewhere together. If you're meeting this person at some kind of an event with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, you will then go somewhere together. Not necessarily that same day. Not necessarily. But there is going to be some kind of a trips to maybe another event. Perhaps there is a new exhibit at the local museum. And you'll be like, oh yeah, let's go, let's check it out, right? Because the Six of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups, I think you're literally going somewhere after that. Again, not necessarily on the same day or the same night. So the Six of Swords is a card of literally going somewhere. The Three of Cups clarifying that is a card of an event. So you could be meeting this person at one event and then agree to go to another event at some point during the week. Alright, I also really like how the Ace of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Every once in a while, what comes on the bottom of the deck is what we don't see coming. Right? So it could be love at first sight, right? The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, true, authentic love. There's a lot of cups on the table, by the way, right? Two of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. So there's definitely a lot of emotions. In the middle right there, we have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands. I think the two of you will have a conversation at some point after that second event. If you're meeting this person at an event and then going to an event, you will have a conversation after that with that Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. And it turns out you guys are going to be on the same page, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a very straightforward, very direct conversation, right? The Ace of Swords usually sets the record straight. The Six of Wands clarifying it is a card of victory, success. It's a card of attention. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. So I think at that point the two of you will decide that yes, the two of you are a couple. Okay, and in the potential outcome we have you, the Queen of Pentacles, with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles may be a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with the Knight of Pentacles, people can always plan ahead. This is the most stable, the most serious, the most long-term oriented Knight out of all 4 Knights. The Nine of Cups in the middle is a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. I think you're going to be really happy with this encounter. It's like, yeah, this person is your perfect match, Virgo. This person really is. Hence the Two of Cups right out the gates. Instant connection. Alright? Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or if you are already married, Virgo, this spread is for you. We have the Fool, the Seven of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or any zodiac sign. You know, I don't know if you just watched the first spread, the new love spread. That was a very unique spread, right? It had no major arcana cards, neither did it have any commitment on marriage cards. This spread right here has one major arcana card, the Fool, and it's the major arcana card 0, okay? And you have 2 commitment on marriage cards in this spread, 2, right? The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I think you guys are either gonna decide to start doing something brand new where the whole family could participate. Perhaps you're going to go hiking, or you're going to sign up for some kind of a class, or buy a board game, Monopoly or what have you, right? Or you could be thinking about relocating, right? Relocating, or maybe going somewhere, either this week or at some point in the future, okay? With the Fool card, people usually are kind of spontaneous. The Fool card is all about trying something new, something you haven't tried in the past, right? The Fool is a card of, hey, let's just go, let's just do this, okay? Let's do something new. Let's something fun where the whole family can participate. All right, the Seven of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands. Yeah, by the end of the week, you'll know what you want to do, right? If you are not sure in the beginning of the week, do we want to sign up for a rock climbing class, or do we just want to buy a new board game, that Monopoly or what have you? By the end of the week, you'll know what you want to do, right? Because the Seven of Cups is a card of a multiple choice. The Seven of Cups is a card of, I'm not so sure what we want. Let's look at options. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who knows what they want, because they made up their mind, they made a final decision. All right, and then again, the remaining 2 cards are commitment and marriage cards, the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Hermit. We have Judgment clarified by the King of Wands. Then we have the Three of Wands clarified by Justice. And we also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Libra, and we have you, okay? So, yeah, we do have you. The Hermit all the way to your left, clarifying the Seven of Cups. That's you. That's your major arcana card, all right? But the person you're dealing with is most likely this King of Wands, kind of in the middle right there, clarifying Judgment. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. This whole spread, I think, is this King of Wands going through like a thought process, right? The Hermit is not only your major arcana card, it's also a card of somebody who is going within, doing some soul searching, but it's also, I think, you on this person's mind, all right? The Seven of Cups that the Hermit is clarifying, I think this is how this King of Wands feels about you. Right? It is a kind of a dreamy energy. It could be a card of this person not being 100% sure if they should reach out to you, or how they should reach out to you. What do they have to do? What do they have to say? All right? So they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to wrap their head around this. Okay? We also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It is a card of grief and regret. Okay, and the King of Wands themselves is clarifying the Judgment card. Judgment is a card of somebody having to make a judgment call, and it's also a card of somebody coming back from the past. With the Three of Wands clarified by the Justice, I think they're going to come up with some kind of a strategy, with some kind of plan, I guess. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And the Justice card clarifying that, perhaps they have a major apology for you. Justice could be a major apology. Justice could be a card of making things right, reestablishing balance. Okay, and then you can decide what you want to do about this, Virgo. Okay, when they do make that move. And it's like I said, right now they're just sitting in this energy of trying to come up with the best way to approach you. Okay? I don't know if they're going to reach out to you this week, because we don't have any pages, we don't have any knights, right? We don't have any aces, but they still may. They still may. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo. This week we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with a fire sign. But somebody wants to start something, but you're going to reject them. Okay? In a nutshell, that's what it is. It almost feels like somebody wants to start a project or approach a project in a way that, hey, let's just play it by ear, let's just see what happens. It's like there's no structure, there's no plan, there's no strategy. Or the strategy is, let's just play it by ear and see what happens. And you being Virgo, you're going to be like, no. We need a plan, we need a solid plan, and then we need to execute it, right? Because Virgos are the best at planning, and I personally believe that's one of your fortes. You may have a job offer, you may have, perhaps somebody wants to start a business, right? But they're kind of reckless, right? The Knight of Wands is either the person you're dealing with, or the Knight of Wands is the offer. The thing about the Knight of Wands, it's like just very fiery, very passionate, very inconsistent, right? And the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden, so you know that if you were to jump right in, like the whole structure, planning, strategy will be on you, or they're not going to listen to you. Alright, so, and I think with the Four of Cups, that's right next to the deck, you're rejecting. You don't want to deal with it, or you don't want to use this strategy, which is let's just see what happens, that type of strategy, you know. Because it's just too risky, or something like that. It's like it's definitely, you're not going to feel comfortable with this new beginning that somebody wants to have, or a particular approach that somebody wants to use to a particular situation. I hope all of this makes sense. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Virgo. We have the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But here's the deal. I think this is a repeat of the first spread, the new love spread. Because we have repeating cards, right? The Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups. But at the same time, we have both the King and the Queen of Cups. So I assume this is you and this new person. Okay, you may have water in your chart, by the way. They may have water in their chart. But what I usually call the King and the Queen of Cups is the ultimate love couple. The ultimate love couple. And that's exactly what I felt in the first spread. Remember I said you guys like a perfect match. This is your soulmate. You have a lot in common. You think alike. You have similar interests, you know. And that's what I think the universe is trying to say with this spread, with the King and the Queen of Cups here. Every single card on the table is a Cups card, right? The Three of Cups is some kind of an event, right? The Ace of Cups is all about true, genuine, authentic love. The Page of Cups is an invitation, or this person approaching you. Yeah, the rest is history. The rest is history. It could be love at first sight, Virgo. It could be. This person is your ultimate love partner, your perfect match. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.